At 18, if you want to change your gender, if you want to make yourself taller, like in Vegas, I think you could do that. If you want to do anything that you want to do at 18, being that the government can draft you, you can change your gender. I'm an advocate for it. Okay. Advocate. Before 18, I'm an advocate to human nature or to Mother Nature. Okay. You see, Mother Nature's got to win that one from 0 to 18. Chemicals, surgery, schools, at your own home, how you want to do things, that's you. Okay, that's my pick. All right, but the surgeries, the whole, it's getting too confusing out here. So back to the point. If you decide that you want to get a surgery to change your gender, I'll drive you there. But if you end up regretting it, I don't want to hear about it. That's it. Like, it's just like this. Like, if I tell you that's a crack house, and if you go inside that crack house, you're going to become a crackhead, and you do it, I'm not going to try to stop you. It's your choice. You go in there. But when you come out and you get out, I'm not the one. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Let's watch.
I was born biologically female and transitioned to male, and now I'm detransitioning. I didn't feel like I belonged with myself. My name is Alia, and this is my detransitioning journey. Throughout my entire transition for the last 6 years, I probably spent upwards of $10,000 to $15,000, and that's including surgery, my hormones, and syringes. For about 3 years after coming out socially as a trans man, I was really nervous to go on hormones. I didn't want to change myself. I didn't know what was going to happen with hormones. I did know that I did want top surgery though. Top surgery is the process of removing breast tissue. For me, it was just something that was going to make me feel more.
Time. Okay. She's a man and she can take chemicals, right? We do realize, right? Steroids and these chemicals to boost the testosterone. You know, when a man does that and they look like the bodybuilders, their bodies aren't producing the testosterone. You see, the chemicals are. So if you have a female, certain weight class, anything, and she on steroids, and she's competing as a man, now that's interesting. You know what I mean? That is. Let's keep going.
Comfortable. When I was small, so I'm thinking like 8 to 12 years old, there were moments where people would mistaken me for a boy. I dressed in masculine clothing. I hung out with a lot of boys. Going through puberty, my breast started to grow. I realized I do not want this and I do not feel like this. As far as when it came to transitioning medically, that wasn't until I was about 2021. When I went to therapy, I decided to go on hormones because there was a moment where I finally just felt very fed up. I had severe body dysmorphia. What I was looking into the mirror was not reflecting back for me. There was a moment that I really just was like, I can't live like this anymore. And I thought that hormones were going to be the answer for that for me. I took testosterone for 6 years. Testosterone helps masculinize the body. So that's with fat redistribution, hair, and voice. Transitioning looks very different for each person.
If this was a female who wanted to compete as a male in sports, look at the body size, right? I never even thought about a female becoming a male. This is crazy. I didn't mean this.
How you express your gender, how you want to look, that's all defined by each individual person. When I reflect back and I think about what was difficult as being male, I was prejudged a lot that I was aggressive or not clean or not in touch with myself or, any of these things. And it's not who I was. The more that I started to get into that masculine expression as my beard started to grow fuller, my voice got deeper and I started to look like a cis male, I started to feel like I wasn't connecting with the people around me anymore. Even though maybe the outside world was seeing me as male, it wasn't the same exactly how I felt in the inside. I didn't feel like I belonged with myself. I went into a deep depression hole for about a month or two. And I finally was like, I need to figure out what is going on with me. I had the thought that I don't have to be on hormones for the rest of my life. So when I decided to detransition, when I spoke to my primary care physician, she told me I can just go off of hormones. She said, you know what, just take it slow. Your body can adjust to it and it's just going to take time. You have to have a lot of empathy and compassion for yourself, and all of the things that you've been through to be able to accept and understand why I was going through those things. And it was a beautiful experience. My message to the world is, who cares what people think of you, whether they be family, whether they be close friends. If you are not being your full authentic self, you don't need to be this other person just to please
that's
other
fine. That's
people.
all you do. No. Okay, look. Okay. Oh my goodness. I love her. This one right here. I love her. Okay, so it's your life. Do whatever you want with it. Once it's done, don't complain, don't cry. But I don't really know if doing surgery and all that to come to the conclusion of love yourself, don't worry about what other people are think and say literally, because in the end it really doesn't matter. I don't know if you need to do all that. But that's just my opinion. All right. I don't hate anybody, love all. But whatever you choose, that's your choice. That's it.